Most traders don't lose because they don't have a strategy. They lose because they enter too early. They see something move and they feel like an urgency to jump in that trade. And they convince themselves they're early, while in reality, they're actually impatient. I understand the full feeling about this, and it took me a while to understand this too. So being early is not an advantage in trading. You need to be patient in trading. That's the advantage that you have. Most traders start in a lower time frame. They look for entries first and the context later. They open a 1 minute chart or a 5 minute chart and ask, where can I get in? But that's the wrong question. The right question is, has the market already shown me its context? Does it already show you where it wants to go? Without that intel, without that context, your entry is just hope. Before I even think about an entry, I want a higher time frame to make that decision for me. So that means liquidity has been taken or the market is shifting its structure. That means the market shows me what it wants to do. And only after that happens, I drop into a lower time frame. Not to find my direction anymore, because that I already have, but but only to execute with precision. This is an important distinction. Lower time frames don't give me my bias. They give me an exact time when to enter the market. People often ask me why I use the 5 minutes instead of waiting for that 15-minute entry. The answer is very simple. The decision was already made in a higher time. If the higher time frame liquidity is swept and structure has been shifted, and the 5 minute gives me a clean retest, waiting for that 15-minute doesn't add anything to this trade. That's not being aggressive, that's just being efficient. Aggressive trading is entering without context. This is the opposite to what I'm doing. But this is important. This does not mean beginners should always trade lower time frames. If you're using a lower time frame and you feel smart or to get in faster, you're doing it wrong. Lower time frames only work when the higher time frames has already spoken. If that is not clear, the best trade is a no trade. Trading became much calmer for me when I stopped trying to be early. I have patience. I let the market show me its context. It wants to show me what direction it wants to take, and then I execute. That's not exciting, but it's consistent. And consistency is what keeps me in the game. If this way of thinking is resonating with you, you're in the right place.